Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Hey everybody, it's Zach, aka Zach's Reviews. We are back again with another video, and guys, me and my sister just got out of Cruella DeVille, the movie. It was phenomenal, but I'm gonna let my sister go first on what she liked about the movie. She doesn't want to be on camera because she's a little shy, but we're gonna talk about it in the car. So, what did you like about it, Beth?
I thought it was really good. It had echoes of The Devil Wears Prada, but it was so stylish. It was very smart. I was not expecting I would like this because I'm a huge animal lover, and I don't like Cruella as a character just on that principle. Like, I don't like
her killing the Dalmatians and stuff.
Any character that is like an animal killer is just not for me. So I was hesitant going into this, and I was like, are they going to try to justify a character?
We were a little worried about that. We were a little worried. I was like, I hope that's not what they're doing, but
they didn't.
But they didn't,
so,
which, you know...
animal lovers feel very safe in this movie. Like, there are moments where it's just like, oh no, but feel safe. The dogs live, every animal lives, no animal gets hurt. So I felt really good about that.
Yeah, that was really good. And this, by the way, guys, this will be a kind of little bit of a spoiler review, but I'm not going to give away that, like, the big main plots of the story at all. But I just wanted to clarify, yeah, she kind of hit, she makes it a point, like, oh, like I'm wearing Dalmatian stuff. Oh, like people are assuming she killed like a Dalmatian, but she said no, I got to make a statement. I would never do that, which I did love how Disney isn't like, they weren't going to glorify how that's a part of that character, and that's how everybody knows that she, you know, kills Dalmatians and she wears their fur. They didn't glorify that and make it be like it was okay. They literally they laughed about it, like we would never do that. Like, I was happy about that. That was a good part of the story, is that they didn't have to go that route, which I was happy about. And I do understand where everybody had the similarities of saying this was better than Joker. These are both great films alone, but they are very similar because they're both great stories, and the way they're telling how, like, they become villains. I very, very much enjoy that. I'm a big fan of the Joker movie. I'm a big fan of what they did with this Cruella movie. It was just phenomenal. A1. Emma Stone literally showed her range in this movie, didn't she? Like, her range was great.
Yeah, so there was discourse on Twitter that this film, people were trying to compare it to Joker, and I just think that's kind of silly because this film was really good on its own.
Yeah, they were both great films.
Joker shouldn't be compared. I think that people can enjoy both.
Yes, true.
I thought Emma Stone was just fantastic, and Emma Thompson was amazing as well. Mark Strong was a surprise. Yes. I didn't even realize he was in
forgot
it.
he was in it too. And we're big fans of him from Kingsman.
Kingsman. I have loved him. I actually loved him since Stardust. He played one of the
I remember. I love that movie too.
So he was a surprise, and Horace and Jasper were hysterical. The guy from Cobra Kai played
a Stingray. Yeah, Stingray. Yeah, his real name is I forget his real name.
I don't know. He was in Richard Jewell.
Yeah, he's a phenomenal actor, literally. And the guy that plays the best friend in Yesterday was in this too. I forget his name, but he did a phenomenal job. Literally, the goons of Cruella DeVille were so good. Like, it was spot on casting. It was very well done. And I was very impressed. The cinematography, the soundtrack was spot on.
Amazing. The soundtrack was so full and amazing and really fun. It helped the movie feel nice and fast-paced. Yes,
and helped it set the centerpieces, like the set pieces. It helped it set it up.
It definitely didn't feel like it was like dragging. I felt like it moved really good.
It was very smooth, and it didn't skip a step. It was very good.
And we have to talk about the fashions for a minute. They were amazing.
Great. Phenomenal.
They were so fun. And it makes me want to, like, rediscover my personal style, because lately in this pandemic, it's been stretchy pants and t-shirts. And actually, it's been that way for years. But now that I've seen that movie, I'm like, man, I need to start, like
ripping up clothes and, like, sewing things together. Like, it made me want to sew, honestly. It made me want to, like, dress up and do some cool things and make a statement. I just thought that was cool.
And it makes me want to... See, when I was a baby, I've always had a streak of white right in the center of my hair. It's just always been there since I was little. And I've always been like, oh man, I would dye it. But now I'm thinking, oh, maybe I'll have my Cruella hair and just let the white streak be.
I just love this story. It was just all around great. The crazy thing is we were trying to go to the 12:20 showing.
Yeah.
But then we walked in a little bit in the beginning. I didn't understand what was going on for a second. I'm like, okay, we have to wait until like the 121 because I don't know what we just missed, but I know it's important. And I'm so happy we went to the right time because I literally, it's like the most important part. So guys, make sure you guys get there early to see the beginning of this movie because it's the most important part of the movie. It sets up her whole entire story. It's great.
Definite 3-act structure movie, like prologue, first act, second, third. And so it followed a really nice, tight formula of like character arc, which I liked. But I just thought it was really good.
Disney outdone themselves,
and it
honestly.
was just very clever because it wasn't just a fashion movie and a straightforward Cruella retelling.
Yes.
As if like it's 101 Dalmatians from Cruella point of view. That's not what this was at all. It was almost like you saw the character kind of like go on a downward journey, but then she had this thing she had to solve and figure out, and it was just clever. It felt like Ocean's 11 met Devil Wears Prada, and I know those are weird kind of
but they're very good.
But
though.
there were heists in it. There was
the heisting was phenomenal.
The heisting
it was just great.
great.
Better than Ocean's 11. Like everything was so good though. So good.
Ocean's 11 was great. Come on, we have
it
to
was
give
good. It was good. But like, but I really did love this. I really did love how
and it was. We have to. Okay, the scene stealers, the 2 dogs.
The dogs were good. Yeah, they were good.
Gosh. Blink and
I forget the other dog's name.
The
other dog that was like with her. Yeah.
Blink was amazing though.
The Blink and like
Blink was this tiny
and the
dog.
Stingray dude or whatever were like the 2 like show stealers everybody had a great time to shine. Everybody bounced off one another and all worked out well. But like honest to God, like it was just phenomenal all around. Like you weren't like, oh, I want to go back to Cruella. I don't care about everybody else. Everybody had their time to shine, and you wanted to spend more time with them.
Yeah.
And I heard there's going to be a sequel already, which I honestly hope so because this is a definite day one Blu-ray buy for me. I'm definitely going to buy this movie.
Oh,
and I don't own like movies like this at all. But like
speaking of another scene stealer, I want to also talk about Emma Thompson because I cannot believe the woman from Sense and Sensibility and Harry Potter playing Professor. She was the one with like the fortune teller globe.
Yes, yeah. I forget her name. Yeah.
That woman was able to do Sense and Sensibility and these period pieces, and then go to Harry Potter and be like that cookie professor.
Yeah.
And then do this like that. That's amazing. That's such range.
That's how you know, like the special actors and actresses that can be that chameleon.
Yeah.
That can really transform into their character very, very well. It's just, I loved Emma Stone from day one, but like her range in this movie just like skyrocketed. She did a phenomenal job.
In Sense and Sensibility, her name was Eleanor. That's what I forgot her name for a minute.
But yeah, just a great movie, great time. Loved every moment of it. Loved the cinematography. Loved the score. I love how the song "Smile" was in this from the Joker trailer. I thought that was cool. And that might be why a lot of people were like, oh my God, because people probably took that from that a little bit, because like,
Maybe.
I think that, because it's kind of hard, because we know that song from that.
You and me don't like it when movies are compared that way. We always like to have movies stand on their own. So at first
But it's not bad, though. At the same time, it worked.
Yeah, but they're definitely different movies.
They're different, but I could see where people were coming from, but that's great. It's a great movie, phenomenal. I love them both. I love this movie so much. I'm definitely gonna buy this movie. It really changed. These movies like this really changed cinema and really changed the retelling and rewritten almost in like a great way of these villains that we love from these movies.
I haven't really loved the Disney retellings.
Me neither.
I mean, they've been fine, but like Beauty and the Beast with Emma Watson, she was great as
She did a great job.
It just was something I was like, okay, it's good, but it's nothing that I haven't.
Nothing that's
And then Mulan, I was disappointed with, to say the least. And then there was what one just came out? The Disney live action.
They did Aladdin.
Aladdin. Oh my God, Mina Musso. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but he was fantastic. Will Smith was amazing as the genie.
He did
It's
it was a real fresh take on the genie's character.
Disney is great at casting these, but for some reason, I don't know. For me, it loses some of its spark from animation to real, to the real person. But this one
transferred
was
very
great.
well.
Yeah.
I do want to see more villain tellings. I want to see more of that because I feel like there's so much with villains and why they're villains.
I would love to see a young Captain Hook. Like, give me a
that would be sick. That would be sick.
Captain Hook. Oh,
sorry about that, guys. She's like this when she drives.
But I would love to see Ursula. Like, I'm sorry, King Triton. What did you do to poor Ursula? Why did you outcast?
I really want to know, honestly. I just want another sequel already to this movie. There's so much that I want to know still and want to see. She did a phenomenal job. Like, oh God, I just can't get over that. How great she did.
I don't know about a sequel because the fun of it was this heist and taking down, like, spoiler alert. This is a spoiler alert, but a big enjoyment of the movie for me was the heist to destroy this woman's life. Like, there's a villain in it, like a true villain. It's not like Cruella and it's a day in her life. Like, she's up against a true villain who is crazy and murderous and mean. And so she has to go up against her. But it's like, I don't know who she would take down next time. Like,
see, my sister has problems with sequels, but I think sequels can be done very well. I mean, a lot of directors have shown that they can do sequels. As long as they get the right person, or even hell, the same person whoever made this movie, and if it's a great, if they're not just, they have to also do it in the right way. They can't just make a sequel for a cash grab. They need to make a sequel if it really means the story can continue with the characters. Like, can things continue? Is there more to be done? Then that's when they should do a sequel, not just for a cash grab. John Krasinski said it best. That's how he said it. He's like, you shouldn't do a sequel for a cash grab. You should do a sequel if it means there's going to be more character development, more where the characters can go, where can the story go. And I think that's the perfect way to tell it, and that's why I think he's a great director. So I'm really curious to know, what will the next movie be? And I want to know what you guys think. Should there be a next movie? Are you guys excited for the next movie? Or either or, how did you guys like this movie? Because I was really curious to know how I was going to like this movie, because me and my sister had no plan on seeing this movie, at all. But I was really curious to see this movie because, a lot of people were saying, a lot of Joker things. I was like, okay, I'm curious to know. I'm going to go see this movie because I'm a big fan of the Joker movie. So I went in, saw it, and I love this movie. I just love it. I love it, the idea of it. I love the tone of it. I love how they didn't glorify the whole killing the dogs thing, because I was really afraid of that, and she was too, that they were going to glorify that, and they didn't. So other than that, I really want to know what you guys thought about the movie. And again, I'm going to end this video here. Again, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, put on those notifications, like this video. I hope to have you guys a part of this family here on this channel. But without further ado, I'm going to end this video here. I hope everybody has a great day, a safe day. Me and my sister will see you later. Peace.